Hi there. So we're looking at where you can buy your property investments. In the last video, I mentioned auctions. The other probably most common place you can buy them is private treaty, which basically means down the estate agent. So the estate agent will find both the buyer and the seller, put them together, negotiate a price, and the sale will go through then. So unlike an auction where you're guaranteed to buy the property, private treaty is an agreement between two people. And even though it's agreed what you'll pay and when you pay, until you exchange contracts, there's no legal agreement between the buyer and the seller. So either one can pull out at any time. And in fact, I think about 20% of all transactions through private treaty do fall through with either the buyer or the seller pulling out, chains breaking down, or whatever it may be, changes of minds. I'd recommend this method for the new guys in the property industry rather than the auction. Is the private treaty gives you time to get your money in place, to do surveys. So you agree, so you go to the buyer, I'll buy that, then you do your survey, and your financing in, everything lines up. There's no big cost to you. You're not putting out a 10% deposit or anything like that. So you can pull out if you find out there's Japanese knotweed in the garden, or the roof's rotten, or it's subsiding, whatever it may be, and it gives you a degree of protection. So this is where a relationship with the estate agent comes in, because if a cheap house comes in, they're probably going to phone up their mate, who they know, who might give them a little brown envelope, and then that's the way that they might get the house, sort of a cheap house, through the estate agent. I've never bought a house through an estate agent. I just don't do business like that, and there's just too many estate agents in London to maintain relationships with, so it possibly depends where you live too. But there is potential for bargains out there. The last house that I bought, that was in the estate agent for ages, and I just didn't see it. It's I've changed my system so that won't happen again, but the estate agent, I think, is a much safer place for the new property investor to get involved in. If you're lucky, you can build up a relationship with the estate agent, and he might pass on sort of deals and bargains that come in from time to time. But in these day and age, everything hits Rightmove, and from Rightmove we all get our alerts. So if there's anything good, there tends to be a lot of people all over it. But the ability to pull out the transaction, to do your survey after the event, after the sale's agreed, is a great boon sort of to the new property investor, or to the private buyer. So unlike the auction where you take the risk and you commit yourself, with a private treaty deal through the estate agent, it's a little bit safer. So that does mean deals are a little bit harder to find. So I do recommend it for the newer property investor. I hope that was useful. See you on the next one. Bye bye. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Thanks. See you on the next one.